Hello and welcome to Sri Lanka's number one sports hub, ThePapare.com. We are here at the Sugatadasa Stadium for the Under 18 Division 1 Schools Football Championship semi-finals. The first semi-final, which will kick off at 2 p.m. will be between Zahira College Colombo and Royal College Colombo. That's the first semi-final, kick off at 2 p.m. and the next semi-final will be between St. Joseph's College and Kenya Central College, which will kick off at 4 p.m. And the players are getting ready down in the tunnel. We'll go into a quick commercial break, and when we come back we'll have the live action.
ක්‍රීඩා පුවත් සිංහලෙන් www.thepapare.com වෙබ් අඩවියට පිවිසලා සිංහල භාෂාව තෝරාගන්න. ක්‍රිකට්, රග්බි, පාපන්දු, වොලිබෝල්, මලල ක්‍රීඩා, පැසිපන්දු විතරක් නෙමෙයි වෙනත් ක්‍රීඩා සහ විශේෂාංග ලිපි උනත් ThePapare සිංහල තුලින්. ඇයි අපේ වීඩියෝ පිටුව ක්‍රීඩාව හා සම්බන්ධ දහසකුත් එකක් වීඩියෝ, සම්මුඛ සාකච්ඡා, ඒ වගේම ඇසිදිසි, රග්බි පිටියේ කතා, ස්පෝර්ට්ස් මසාලා වගේ සතිපතා ජනප්‍රිය විශේෂාංග නරඹන්න. ඔබේ පරිගණකේ, ටැබ් එකේ, එහෙමත් නැත්නම් ස්මාර්ට්ෆෝන් එකෙන් ලබා ගන්න ඔබට ලේසියෙන්ම පුළුවන්. ThePapare සිංහල ක්‍රීඩා පුවත් ඩිජිටලීකරණය. ක්‍රීඩා පුවත් සිංහලෙන් www.thepapare.com වෙබ් අඩවියට පිවිසලා සිංහල භාෂාව තෝරාගන්න. ක්‍රිකට්, රග්බි, පාපන්දු, වොලිබෝල්, මලල ක්‍රීඩා, පැසිපන්දු විතරක් නෙමෙයි වෙනත් ක්‍රීඩා සහ විශේෂාංග ලිපි උනත් ThePapare සිංහල තුලින්. ඇයි අපේ වීඩියෝ පිටුව ක්‍රීඩාව හා සම්බන්ධ දහසකුත් එකක් වීඩියෝ, සම්මුඛ සාකච්ඡා, ඒ වගේම ඇසිදිසි, රග්බි පිටියේ කතා, ස්පෝර්ට්ස් මසාලා වගේ සතිපතා ජනප්‍රිය විශේෂාංග නරඹන්න. ඔබේ පරිගණකේ, ටැබ් එකේ, එහෙමත් නැත්නම් ස්මාර්ට්ෆෝන් එකෙන් ලබා ගන්න ඔබට ලේසියෙන්ම පුළුවන්. ThePapare සිංහල ක්‍රීඩා පුවත් ඩිජිටලීකරණය.
Hello and welcome to Sri Lanka's number one sports hub, ThePapare.com. We are live from the Sugatadasa Stadium here in Colombo for the Under 18 Division 1 Schools Football Championship semi-final. The first semi-final between Zahira College Colombo and Royal College Colombo. The first semi-final. The two teams are coming out, Zahira in their traditional green, while Royal in their all white. For Zahira, they will be captained by jersey number 11, Hassan Raza, Mohammad Shaheen, Mohammad Sajid, Mohammad Mushfir, Mohammad Akhtar, Mohammad Shakir, Sahil Ahmed, Mohammad Mashood, Mohammad Rifaqatullah, Hassan Riza, and Nizam Nabil making up the starting 11 for Zahira College. While for Royal, they will be captained by Tishan Prabuddha, wearing the jersey number 7, Mohammad Ammar, Mohammad Sajid, Mohammad Amin, NVM Kavishka, Inamul Islam, Mohammad Nafis, Uzman Ahmed, Mohammad Azad, CM Das, and S. Mohammed making up the starting 11 for Royal College. Royal surprisingly defeated St. Patrick's College in their quarterfinal, making their way into the semi-final. And Zahira College will be looking for redemption after missing out on the inaugural ThePapare Football Championship, the Under 20 Football Championship. A couple of weeks back, they were defeated by St. Patrick's College in their quarterfinal. As I'm joining the commentary box by Irshad Hasimdeen. Irshad, very good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Navod. Yeah, a long day. The tournament of this Under 18 All Ireland Championship, and we are all set to go ahead with the semi-finals. And surprise package Royal, I would say, and wasn't expected for them to come this far. And the boys have turned up for the coach Rumi, and should be an interesting tussle. Zahira College, as we know, even though this is the Under 18 tournament, will be smarting over the loss in the TPFC quarterfinals. That should be a sort of a revenge for Zahira to get back into the main final of a senior football championship.
Absolutely. The Under 18 Championship has been won by St. Joseph's College for the last 2 years, in 2016 and 17. They've been having quite a big season, quite a big couple of seasons so far in the 2016-17, and here in 2018 they won the inaugural ThePapare Football Championship a couple of weeks back, defeating Hamid Al Husseini College on penalties. And there will be St. Joseph's College, who will be playing in the second semi-final, which will kick off at 4 p.m. We'll be eyeing another final and another trophy to complete the hat-trick of championships in the Under 18. Zahira will be overwhelming favourites in this match, playing against their former coach Mohammad Rumi. And Rumi, as you know, the master tactician, will have something up his sleeve, but I do feel that this team is a bit too far-fetched for Royal to go up against the Zahirians. But you never know what will happen in the 80 minutes of play. Mind you, this will be 40 minutes per half match.
Yeah, indeed. Zahira College, they got about 4 or 5 lads who played in the Under 20 team, and they are full of experience, as we see Royal having the first attacking moves. However, now Zahira have managed to turn it around. So it should be interesting how the experience of Mohammad Shakir also keeps for Colombo FC under Rumi. He'll be aware how his coach works his teams. As we have Sajid on the left, putting in the ball to Raza. And this could be the first goal. The goalkeeper, I feel the attacker went the wrong way. He went straight into the goalkeeper instead of going away from the goalkeeper. So he managed to put a hand to it and getting hurt in the process.
Mohammad Azad, that was jersey number 11, did well on both occasions. Initially to thwart the man who was put clean through on goal, and then the rebound effort. Early signs of worry for Royal, and especially for their goalkeeper.
Yeah, it was that experience of Sajid sending in that cross from the left wing. We saw him time and time again in the under-20 championship, working his way into the wings and getting the crosses coming in. That could be the game plan for Coach Imran. Use their experience as we wait on Asad. Good to see he's back on his feet.
He's limping, but looks to be okay to continue. He will have to walk things off.
Yeah, in fact, this is the second goalkeeper for Royal. The number one keeper being injured during practices or training with a lengthy injury. Yes, Azad looks fine to kick things off again.
Zahira trying to work their way up the field.
Royal defense clearing their lines. Initially, this would be the plan for Royal to clear their defense line, not to take any chances by holding on to possession. As Royal with attacking options, not able to find anyone in the middle.
They will need to make each and every attack count, because those attacks will be few and far between.
Yeah, the problem lies when you sit too deep in defense. Whenever you have a counter attack, the players need to be really quick to get into the box, at least a couple of them. And we see Tishan Prabuddha playing very deep. He's the talisman who's going to carry Royal. Straight into the arms of Shakir, who releases Masood on the right. Poor first touch. Royal again giving away easy position to Zahira. Yes, Raja. Yes, Sajid. And it's a brilliant defending tackle from Tishan Prabuddha, the skipper. He plays midfield or as a centre forward. Coach Rumi has placed him as a centre back in this game now. So pretty sure the signs are clear that Royal want to defend the early stages.
Absolutely, he needs that experience. The most experienced man, being in the squad of Colombo FC as well, so he has that added advantage of playing against some of the, if not the best players, as he has a ball over the defense. A very good goal kick, I must add.
Yeah, I got easily covers 50 to 60 yards. That could be the ploy. Take long range efforts, send the ball into the Zahira box.
And those sort of goal kicks you won't even see in the Dialogue Champions League as well. Even from the seniors, the goalkeeper, an under 18 player, having those very long goal kicks will prove vital for his future as well. Apparently he's a product of Zahira College Putlam. We are into the 8th minute. 0-0 here at the Sugadasa Stadium in the Under 18 Division 1 Schools Football Championship semi-final. As here we go, as a very good ball in. Brilliant work done by jersey number 12. That is Usman Ahmed. Just brushing off the defender, going to the byline and putting in a very good ball into an area where in between the goalkeeper and the defenders, a very tricky area.
Yeah, Inamul Islam rather was on to it. He caught goalkeeper Shakir. Looks to be on the side of his head. What would be ideal for Zahira is if they try to use the space. There's a huge playing field, and if they can spread this Royal defense, that would make life easy for Zahira, as they will be looking to keep possession of the ball and pass it around. And once again trying a long ball. When Zahira being sloppy with the first touches. Yeah, Sajid gives away a handball. If Zahira gets sucked into the game plan of Royal, they're gonna make their life difficult, because the Royal College outfit is physically more stronger. The goalkeeper should have put it out for a throw ball. He let it run by the byline, conceding a corner. Lack of experience.
More to do with lack of awareness, isn't it? I think if he had seen that there was a back pass, he should have known that it was off his own man. And just a little while earlier in that free kick as well, I'll tell you about that after this, as the free kick is the corner kick is cleared away, partially cleared away. The ball is with Zahira. Hassan Raza again. Here's a shot and well collected. As I was saying, that was left-footed free kick by Tishan Prabhuda. So he's showing that he's very well capable with both his feet.
Yeah, Zahira have to make sure they don't concede a foul near on top of the penalty box area. We have seen in the game against Dimazan, if I'm not mistaken, Tishan Prabhuda getting a brace, won a brilliant free kick, and another curler from similar range. So once again, Zahira at Raza, losing position, trying to dodge too many. These two teams did meet in the group stages of the tournament, and Zahira came out with a narrow 1-0 win. That's an excellent through ball. I'm sure Shakir had it covered. Looked sloppy.
That was a good opportunity, but it had a bit too much on it, isn't it? Otherwise, it should have been a very good ball.
If he had anticipated that, he would have made the run earlier. He was a bit too late. You can see the rustiness from both sets of players. They've been away from training and suddenly called in to play the final stage of this tournament. It's Raza and Sajid, the two experienced men who are controlling the game. Here's Masood with an opportunity. Asad came out, still out. That's excellently done by Tishan Prabhuda. He knew exactly what Masood is trying to do.
Another good tackle coming from Kavishka on that occasion. The sloppy free kick given.
Like I said, Zahira should not play into the game plan of Royal, and we're seeing steadily Royal pushing Zahira back with these free kicks, and it's a matter of time when Tishan Prabhuda gets one in his range. So that could be one of the game plans. As once again, Prabuddha with the free kick this time. Blocked by Masood. Now here's an opportunity for Zahira. The defender missed it. Luckily, Asad, aware of the situation, gathers. Sajid does well to keep the ball in play and win a corner. Once again, another tester for Asad. Haven't been convincing in this 16 minutes of play. That's extremely well done. Can he keep it in? Unfortunately, ball out of play. This could be a problem for Zahira. We don't see any ball boys around the field. So throughout the match, we're gonna lose pretty good amount of time. As you can see, Royal slowing things down. You can't blame the players. Once again, Tishan Prabuddha restarts. That's excellent tackle by Refakatullah. Left back for Zahira being sloppy, giving away position. Now here's Mashood. Man to beat. Both teams here struggling to play fluently. Not able to string passes together. We are still goalless as we come to the 20-minute mark in this first semi-final. Zahira College with plenty of possession. Had some half chances. Is once again working their way. Fakatullah looking for Raza. Sajid not able to hold on to position and gets it cleared away by the Royal defence. You can see the instruction from Coach Rumi to play up front, put the ball into the opposition half. It's a pretty long throw. No one in support for the flick head. Once again, a pretty deep kick from the goalkeeper. Now here's Usman Ahmed. That's a pretty good pass. Royal, for a moment, there was a sniff of a chance. Here's counter attack from Zahira. Here's Masood, looks for Sajid. Sajid's offside. The idea was correct. Sajid was a little too hasty, running ahead of Masood. I'm surprised Masood didn't go for goal himself. So as a let off for Royal College.
The Zahirians way too eager on that occasion. Once again a good ball, putting Zahira under pressure, but once again there's no one else to pounce on that rebound. That earlier disallowed goal, I think it worked for them, Royal being sucked into that counter attack, because it left just one defender against three attackers.
I think the referee missed an infringement with the goalkeeper, picking the ball twice from the ground. As Zahira complained. There's a free kick for Zahira for the first time in Royal half. The cross comes in. Sajid almost getting to the end of it. It was Hassan Raza. Now you can see the referee talking to the goalkeeper, probably for the earlier incident. It was unintentional. He wanted to bounce the ball back. Another long wait as we wait for the throw-in. Here comes Zahira once again, looking for options. This is just one man to target with 4 Royal defenders at the back. Masud with the cross. Just too much power, taking it away. As once again a cross comes in. And almost getting into the goal. The goalkeeper not aware. So we are up 26 minutes. The referee calls for a water break. The match starting at 2 p.m. Tough conditions for these boys. So minutes break to rehydrate. I'm sure Zahira will revisit the game plan. It's not working for them. They are trying to keep possession in the midfield and try to release the wingers, which hasn't worked, as Royal have played deep with 5 behind the ball at a given time. So credit to Royal for holding on the attacks from Zahira. Asad being the busier of the keepers. I'm sure Coach Rumi will be dishing out new tactics as well, seeing how Zahira is playing. The only problem I see for Royal is their talisman playing at the back, where they need someone of his stature up front to hit the target.
I think the problem for Rumi is that he only has one Tishan Prabuddha. At least if he had someone like him, it would have been a much more interesting game, because there'll be one to handle things at the back and another who is good enough to work things around.
Yeah, I think they don't have a target man up front. That's what you're saying now. At least half of Tishan Prabuddha would help Royal.
I think the players up front are good enough to create those chances, but against Zahira College, I think you need that extra bit of, what can you say? But but these 3 or 4 guys up front are good enough even to milk a free kick or two in good position. I think that would help in Tishan Prabuddha, who is very good with his free kicks.
Yeah, that should be the game plan. We know the Royal forwards are not skillful as the Zahirians with the ball at their feet. They try to release quickly and try to attack from the get-go. You need someone to hold on until the cavalry arrives to support, as Zahira College once again trying to break this Royal wall. You can see 7-8 players behind the ball at any given time. blocking away any through passes. And Zahira too have been sloppy with their passes as Royal somehow get their lines cleared. It's excellently worked move. Keeps the ball in play, unable to keep himself in play. Rifakatullah. There you see Royal rather cramping up the space in front of goal, not giving any leeway to Zahira College. It's a long throw in. Now here's an opportunity. Can he get the cross in? Raza looking for options. Finds Mashood, who is not able to beat his man. It's been a pretty subdued game. Even the crowd not involved as much as you would see in a game featuring Zahira College. Here's Hassan Raza. What can he do? This could be the opportunity they're waiting for. Sajid turns back. Once again, Royal defense holding on and maneuvering their own counter attack. That was sloppy from Shakir for a goalkeeper with his experience, coming out and not collecting the ball. Luckily, he got away with it.
But what a throw in from the jersey number 9. There you go, the one on your screen. The tall, lanky lad. Jersey number 9 would be Inamul Islam. And another attack thwarted by Azad. Read the play well. Came in between the cross and the attacker intended target.
Yeah, it's something I've noticed with Zahira as well. Mashood has a very long throw in. So both teams have the asset. It's a matter of using it at the right time and at the right position. The long throw-ins are very effective, almost as a corner. And that attempt was very poor, giving away position to Royal and also eating up the clock.
And looks like Royal and Rumi has a forced move from Zahira College. They are making a change early on, just before half time. Looks like it will be jersey number 8. That's A.R. Rafiq, who is coming on to replace jersey number 15, Mohammad Mashood.
It looks like it's a like-to-like change. Rafiq also getting slotted into the right wing.
Another tall lad as well.
The only difference, I think, could be the pace. Mashoud a bit slower. Here's Zahira once again, too close to the goalkeeper, too close to the byline.
But in the back of his mind, I think Rumi would consider it a small win on his part.
Yeah, indeed, he has done what he had come to do in the first half, at least. Keep the score at level, or rather not give Zahira any leads. Just under 5 minutes to go in this first half.
Yes, indeed, and definitely frustrated the Zahira players and their camp, and even created a couple of chances of their own, tested the goalkeeper on a couple of occasions. So it's not like they've been hanging back and parking the bus, so to say. They've played some good football from the back as well.
Yeah, they have played smart football. Not commit too many. At the same time, not park the bus. Look for an opening to counter an attack. Now you can see when they have the ball, they have 6 players up for it. So they have been smart. It has worked so far. It's another poor ball from Sajid, finding the defender. There's the second bite of the cherry. That is Raza dodging his way through. That's excellent defending.
Credit to the coach and most importantly the players. It's one thing to give instructions, to come up with a game plan from the coach, but it's one thing to execute those, and the ones executing those are the 11 on the field. And the Royal 11 on the field hasn't been overwhelmed by their opponents, by their name, because even a good school would be overwhelmed by the name Zahira College, isn't it? But they haven't been overwhelmed. They've stuck to their tasks and done well, and especially credit goes to Tishan Prabuddha, the skipper at the back, who has marshalled the men, and he has another 40 plus minutes to continue his good work. While for Zahira, I think they would half time couldn't come much more faster for them. I think it went off the Zahira player, but no, referee has given it as a goal kick.
Yeah, exactly. I think this is where it's different from managing club football, where the players have experience and they tend to think on their own rather than follow the instruction, whereas school boys, they tend to hold on. They learn, they want to learn, so they listen to the coach and they want to play as per the instructions. They don't want to do anything extra or anything cynical. So that's worked pretty well for Royal. Here Raza once again. That is Shahil Ahmad. There you see Royal defense, well drilled outfit, well positioned and every move. And Zahira not able to break through as Raza goes all the way back. See, that's expertly done by Royal College. Once again, poor from Zahira. This is what we were talking. Royal College holding their lines, playing in their positions, doing what their job is and what they have been asked to do. Here's Rafiq, the substitute. Not sure why he cut back in when he had space on the outside. Here's a through ball. Shakir does well to clear. And Royal win the throw in. As we wait for the fourth ref to indicate the extra times added on. I'm not quite sure it's gonna be more than a minute or two. We had two injury stoppages, both goalkeepers taking about a minute. So we are on added time. Could be the final action before the half time. Dishan Prabhuda deciding right or left, going with the right. Here's Rafiq with his Shahil Ahmad, I beg your pardon. That's excellent cross. The attacking partners not in the same wavelength, just a bit delayed. Once again, Royal holding their defense as fourth referee indicates 3 minutes of added time. Fakatullah. That's excellent defending once again by Kavishka, or rather Usman Ahmed, beg your pardon. Hassan Raza being booked, I think for an elbow on Mohammad Nafis for shrugging his jersey. Zahira take this throw in. And Royal clearing it out. Three Royal defenders converging on it to clear it away. And here's Rafiq taking a shot. Just over the crossbar. We have seen this throughout in this game. The time consumed to get the ball back on play. Back in play from the throw-ins and goal kicks. And as the referee calls half-time in this first semi-final of the Under-18 All-Ireland Football Championship, brought to you live and exclusive on www.ThePapare.com. That's your confirmation at half-time. Zahira College nil, Royal College nil. Zahira being the dominant team, unable to break a resolute Royal defense. As we'll be back after a short commercial break for the second half action live from Sugardasa Stadium.
It ain't easy, but it's almost over. I ain't gonna let it pull me under, but I will conquer.
Unanimous decision. You are record.
ක්‍රීඩා පුවත් සිංහලෙන් www.thepapare.com වෙබ් අඩවියට පිවිසලා සිංහල භාෂාව තෝරාගන්න. ක්‍රිකට්, රග්බි, පාපන්දු, වොලිබෝල්, මලල ක්‍රීඩා, පැසිපන්දු විතරක් නෙමෙයි වෙනත් ක්‍රීඩා සහ විශේෂාංග ලිපි උනත් ThePapare සිංහල තුලින්. ඇයි අපේ වීඩියෝ පිටුව ක්‍රීඩාව හා සම්බන්ධ දහසකුත් එකක් වීඩියෝ, සම්මුඛ සාකච්ඡා. ඒ වගේම ඇසිදිසි, රග්බි පිටියේ කතා, ස්පෝර්ට්ස් මසාලා වගේ සතිපතා ජනප්‍රිය විශේෂාංග නරඹන්න. ඔබේ පරිගණකේ, ටැබ් එකේ, එහෙමත් නැත්නම් ස්මාර්ට්ෆෝන් එකෙන් ලබා ගන්න ඔබට ලේසියෙන්ම පුළුවන්. ThePapare සිංහල ක්‍රීඩා පුවත් ඩිජිටලීකරණය.
Unanimous decision. You were record winning.
ක්‍රීඩා පුවත් සිංහලෙන් www.thepapare.com වෙබ් අඩවියට පිවිසලා සිංහල භාෂාව තෝරාගන්න. ක්‍රිකට්, රග්බි, පාපන්දු, වොලිබෝල්, මලල ක්‍රීඩා, පැසිපන්දු විතරක් නෙමෙයි වෙනත් ක්‍රීඩා සහ විශේෂාංග ලිපි උනත් ThePapare සිංහල තුලින්. ඇයි අපේ වීඩියෝ පිටුව ක්‍රීඩාව හා සම්බන්ධ දහසකුත් එකක් වීඩියෝ, සම්මුඛ සාකච්ඡා. ඒ වගේම ඇසිදිසි, රග්බි පිටියේ කතා, ස්පෝර්ට්ස් මසාලා වගේ සතිපතා ජනප්‍රිය විශේෂාංග නරඹන්න. ඔබේ පරිගණකේ, ටැබ් එකෙන්, එහෙමත් නැත්නම් ස්මාර්ට්ෆෝන් එකෙන් ලබා ගන්න ඔබට ලේසියෙන්ම පුළුවන්. ThePapare සිංහල ක්‍රීඩා පුවත් ඩිජිටලීකරණය. ක්‍රීඩා පුවත් සිංහලෙන් www.thepapare.com වෙබ් අඩවියට පිවිසලා සිංහල භාෂාව තෝරාගන්න. ක්‍රිකට්, රග්බි, පාපන්දු, වොලිබෝල්, මලල ක්‍රීඩා, පැසිපන්දු විතරක් නෙමෙයි වෙනත් ක්‍රීඩා සහ විශේෂාංග ලිපි උනත් ThePapare සිංහල තුලින්. ඇයි අපේ වීඩියෝ පිටුව ක්‍රීඩාව හා සම්බන්ධ දහසකුත් එකක් වීඩියෝ, සම්මුඛ සාකච්ඡා. ඒ වගේම ඇසිදිසි, රග්බි පිටිය, පිටියේ කතා, ස්පෝර්ට්ස් මසාලා වගේ සතිපතා ජනප්‍රිය විශේෂාංග නරඹන්න. ඔබේ පරිගණකයෙන්, ටැබ් එකෙන්, එහෙමත් නැත්නම් ස්මාර්ට්ෆෝන් එකෙන් ලබා ගන්න ඔබට ලේසියෙන්ම පුළුවන්. ThePapare සිංහල ක්‍රීඩා පුවත් ඩිජිටලීකරණය.
It's almost over. They ain't gonna let it pull me under. But
Hello and welcome back to the Sugudasa Stadium. You're with the www.thepapare.com, bringing you live and exclusive coverage of the All Ireland Under 18 Football Championship. The semi-finals being held today. The first of it, Zahira College taking on Royal College. The first half goalless. Both teams somewhat struggling after a lapse of couple of months. The tournament initially started in May, running all the way up to December. The first half, it was all Zahira College with the attacks. Royal College did well to thwart any attack and did manage to counter and trouble goalkeeper Shakir in the Zahira goal. So another 45 minutes for both teams to break the deadlock and find their way into the final as Royal kick off second half proceedings straight away, putting in a long ball. Surely there would be some tactical changes made by both the teams, as the first half was goalless. Not too many clear-cut chances. However, there were opportunities for Zahira to take the lead and to increase. Mohammad Asad in Royal goal. It's been good. Started a bit shaky. He grew in confident as Royal sent in another long free kick. Shakir showing some urgency. That's Riza. Does well. Can he keep the ball in? Not able to. Hassan Riza, another player who was part of the under-20 squad. Tishan Prabuddha once again sending in those long free kicks, goal kicks rather. Referee having a word with Inamul Islam. Asking him to calm things down. As Zahira from the left wing. Yashai Ahmed trying to wave his way through. Royal doing well to cramp up the Zahira forwards and the midfield. Not too much space between them. A switch off play from Raza. There's a poor cross straight to the goalkeeper from Rifakatullah. Royal once again thumping the ball upfield. Zahira once again. Rafiq releasing Sajid. Can he get a shot away? That's well done by Sajid. Indeed, he gets the shots away. And that's the breakthrough Zahira was looking for. Mohammad Sajid shifting into the right wing. And Rafiq finding the man at the right moment. And he cuts in, takes two defenders. And whistles it past Asad in goal. Now Royal have to come out and play. They cannot sit back with 6 in defense. And this will really open up the game for Zahira. Coach Rumi's tactics have to change. And the Zahira bench will be more relaxed, taking that lead. Ishan Prabuddha restarting the goal kick. As you can see a bit of urgency with the Royal boys. We're just 5 minutes into the second half. They have to chase the game. And this will give opportunities to Zahira College to increase their lead. All that experience of Mohammad Sajid coming into play. He knew exactly what he was trying to do and executed it brilliantly. As this time round, Ishan Prabuddha taking this free kick. He has the range. Does he have the accuracy? It's an excellent free kick. Well cleared. Riza going free. Sajid releases Riza on the left. That's an excellent attempt from the right foot. The weaker foot, I would say. Just not hitting the target. He had the opportunity to go further. However, lack of pace as the defender caught up. He took the shot early. This is what we were saying. Since Zahira have scored, Royal's gonna come out, gonna give space to Zahira College. Here's Riza trying to take on two Royal players. It's a foul and a very good position for Zahira College to take this free kick. In fact, the referee decided it's a goal kick. As the game has come to life suddenly. Now it's good that we have a goal. It's going to be a real tester for now Royal College to defend as well as attack, looking for that equalizer.
Absolutely, I was just thinking at halftime that the initial 10-15 minutes will be crucial for both sides, especially for Royal, because they needed to hold on in that initial 10-15 minutes after the break. And for Zahira, after, I believe, getting a good hammering at halftime from their coach Mohammad Imran, he would have been really upset and frustrated as to how Zahira played. They lacked really enthusiasm in the first half. As you see, another effort. We didn't see that in the first half. As Royal now going on the break. Nabil covering things up.
I think Shahil trying to take too many, somewhat managers. The four Royal defenders and Sajid and Sahil trying to take all of them. There's a spring on Zahira's steps. Like you rightly said, they didn't have this enthusiasm in the first half. And from the start of the second half, they pushed a little bit more and were rewarded with that goal. And now the game is completely on the Royal half.
from Royals' point of view, they shouldn't get carried away. They have more than half an hour of play.
It's only one goal and half an hour in a football match. It's a very long time, as we have a head injury. I think he fell awkwardly. Zahira player. That Mohammad Mushfir. Just giving some time for the Royal players to have a chat with the coach. I'm sure Rumi is telling the same thing, to be patient. Still got good half an hour plus added couple of minutes to go. Appeal for handball. Once again, awareness out there with the Royal players. Goalkeeper should have collected, or the defender should have cleared it. Instead, ends up as a corner for Zahira. A good attempt, not getting a clear head on it. Stamp round, another Zahira player on the ground. Possibly a cramp. These boys are playing in tough conditions. Match kicking off just 10 minutes past 2 o'clock. The heat getting into the boys. Shail Ahmad comes back. Referee not playing advantage. That was the call from the coach. And rightly so. Should have played advantage. Zahira had the ball, despite the foul being awarded to them. That's poor and well read by the Royal forward Mohammad Amin. Kavishka trying to win a corner, unable to hit the Zahira player as it rolls out for a goal kick.
The through ball having way too much on it, and Rumi is not at all pleased with that. He let his player know that. Just over an hour gone in this match. Zinam throws in his characteristic long throw-ins.
Zahira just been sloppy in this last 5 minutes. They have given away position to Royal at crucial points. Maybe they are trying to take the foot off the pedal, which is not a good sign. You can see the same frustration from Coach Imran as well, asking the players to give that extra bit. Even the captain's call is to play and fight even though they have the lead, which is a good sign.
That's a really good through ball, but he's deemed offside.
I think Royal will try to keep this score line at up until the last 10 minutes and then try to push up Tishan Prabuddha and co. They have to score to stay alive in this competition, as this is the semi-final and the game will go for penalties if it is deadlock.
The lack of fitness showing on the Zahira players, couple of them going down early in this second half due to cramps.
At the start of the match, we were discussing the laps these boys had between the matches. However, the Royal outfit looks a bit more fitter than the Zahira in terms of stamina. Rafiq is free on the right. Can he find Hassan? Raza, the ball, looking for a cross, wins a corner. It was an excellent corner. However, referee seeing an infringement from a Zahira player. Probably a hand on the back. Another long throw in from Inamul Islam. There's an opportunity for a shot. That's an excellent shot. Is the rebound and he converts. That was the goal. Osman Ahmed converts the rebound as Royal equalize. We were talking about the effect of a long throw in, and it was excellently done. Zahira caught napping in the midfield, and the initial shot coming in from Mohammad Nafis, rebounded by Shakir. And Usman Ahmed gladly accepted the offer and put the ball past the hapless Shakir. And now it's game on once again.
Again, it goes on to show that you shouldn't be giving up even after going down 1-0. Royal were calm enough and they stuck to their tasks. Kept their defensive formation going. It didn't change much from what they were doing in the first half. But however, I think that was the best chance, apart from that one early chance they created in the first half. This was the best one they created, taking the chances, the long throw in, causing some panic inside the box for Zahira. And the players weren't shy enough to take the shot on goal. That initial shot, I think.
Yeah, that was an excellent shot from Mohammad Nafis, which triggered that rebound from Shakir.
And even Usman Ahmed was, he had the awareness to go in for that rebound. Because he was looking for it, he expected that, and rightfully so. It came to him, and he was clinical enough to score from an acute angle. A very difficult angle, one must add, especially shooting on the first attempt. As we see, two Royal players and one Zahira player gone down. Two important players for Royal, their goalkeeper and their skipper. There wasn't much communication between Tishan Prabhuda and Mohammad Azad. It was clearly an open header for Tishan Prabhuda.
Yeah, if the goalkeeper had called for it, then the defender ideally should leave it for the goalkeeper. He is the one with the gloves who can handle the ball. However, in this case, Tishan Prabhuda, being the player he is, went to the ball. Not quite sure what will be the verdict from the referee. There was no foul. Now Mohammad Shakir going down with cramps. He's holding his hamstring area just behind the knee.
If it is something other than the cramps, Zahira would be deeply concerned. Shakir, one of the most experienced and one of the best players for Zahira.
It will be a worrying fact for both sets of teams because both of them don't have an extra goalkeeper or a substitute goalkeeper. It's surprising to see at this level and this stage of the competition they're coming into the game with one goalkeeper. Two key players for both teams, Shakir and Tishan Prabuddha. If this game goes the full 90, these two boys are crucial for the progress of their teams.
Off your screen, Tishan Prabuddha doesn't look that comfortable after that head clash with his goalkeeper. Here's another long throw in coming from Inam Al Islam.
I think Zahira has made a substitute. Abdul Razak on the field. Just waiting to see who has come off. It's a long throw from Zahira this time. Rafiq not reading the situation, turned his back. Raza trying to look for Shahil Ahmed. In fact, it is Shahil Ahmed who has come off and given way to Abdul Razak. These must be worrying situations or worrying times for Zahira College, where Royal is getting throw-ins and free kicks in a very attacking position, and they already scored with a long throw-in. It's another long throw-in coming in. Once again, right into the middle of the box. Zahira somewhat alert this time round. Here's Sajid, the goal scorer for Zahira. And excellent defending from Royal once again. Now Mohammad Akhtar with a long throw in. Once again, right into the middle of the box. It's a tame effort. So far out. Just a little bit of frustration creeping in to Zahira at this point. 15 minutes to go.
Both teams missing their headers.
Yeah, the first rule of defending is never let the ball bounce. Both teams not living by the rule. The feature of this match has been the long throws. Now both teams, like we spoke, have experts.
That was a questionable call because it was the Royal player who got to the ball first. But the free kick has gone in favor of Zahira. It's Mohammad Nabil who is down on the ground.
Yeah, indeed, the ball was. He tried to head a ball which was at knee level. Should have played with his foot. Nevertheless, Zahira with an opportunity to create a goal scoring. Looks as if he'll go straight at goal. That's a poor effort from Shaheen. Here's Sajid. Razak, here's Riza. Not connecting at that time. He went to the shot first time, just not getting his foot around the ball. Hassan Riza. Sajid looking for that through ball. Can he get across? Shows too much. Trying to beat two defenders. That's well defended.
That was a goal scorer who was really frustrated, Mohammad Sajid. Believe the Zahira player climbed onto the back of the Royal player. The Royal player was coming from an offside position. That was Mohammed Amin.
Zahira really struggling to break this Royal midfield and the defense. And Shakir really struggling with the injury this time as well to get to the ball. Ryle pushing players up. The Dishan Prabhu, the long free kick. It's an excellent ball. Amin too slow to react. If he had read the ball, could have got into the end of it. Could have been a simple tap in.
Desperate lunge would have worked for Amin, but that was once again a good ball from Tishan Prabhuda, right in between the defense and the goalkeeper. Just about 7.5 plus injury time to be played in this match, and Royal, after going 1-0 down early in the second half, has done well to pull things back on level terms. And it has been an even match, isn't it, Irshad? We thought that Zahira would walk away with this, with the reputation they have, with the players they have, but Royal, in an unfamiliar ground, where there has been no width for Zahira players to work, which they are known for, and they've done really well.
Yeah, indeed, they have done tremendously well. They didn't go by the name. That's another excellent shot. Not able to keep it low. Yeah, commendable to say how Royal turned up for this game and how they have performed up to now. Led by that man Tishan Prabhuda, who has taken all the goal kicks and all the free kicks.
And marshalled his defense quite admirably well. Still a lot of work to be done for both sides in this last 6 minutes plus injury time, and if it goes to penalties, the penalty shootout.
And it is Royal who has been a bit more adventurous in this last couple of minutes. They have been marking their men closely and getting the ball up front quick enough to penetrate. However, Zahira with an opportunity now. Here's Riza. And it's poor touch by Hassan Raza. Gives it away. This will be a tricky 5 minutes for both teams. Both would not want to concede, knowing that the fact there's not much time to come back. So both teams being cautious at the same time, trying to take their chances. Now Hassan Riza getting a second bite of the cherry. Poor pass, gives the ball away. It's a good ball in. Too close to the goalkeeper, Asad. So we are into the last 5 minutes. Plus added time. If we go into penalties, who do you fancy now?
I believe with Muhammad Shakir limping away and with the confidence that Royal has gained after defeating St. Patrick's College on penalties in their quarterfinal 3-1, I think Royal would fancy their chances against Zahira. And even Zahira are coming off a penalty shootout loss to St. Patrick's in the ThePapare Football Championship
And
quarterfinal.
also, I agree with the mental state now with Zahira going into lead, unable to capitalize, and Royal coming back strongly. That would play in their minds, and Royal really would fancy their chances.
We have to wait and see how many injury minutes will the ref add on. As Inam Islam with another looping throw in, this time not getting the distance.
Looks like Zahira is running out of ideas. So once again, poor first touch. Comes the cross to Sajid. And Akhtar losing position. Hassan Raza's there to mop up things as Sajid tries from his out foot. It's been pretty frantic. Both teams not giving an inch. Here comes Zahira with the last opportunity of the game, probably. Can they get the ball into the box? So well defended by Royal. As we move into added time. It looks like it is heading to penalties. Nobody expected, certainly we didn't expect up here that this is gonna go into the spot kicks. With just a minute or two left. And Royal with possession. Looks like we will be having spot kicks in this first semi-final.
Yes, indeed, we are heading into penalties. And Royal, by the looks of it, are the happier of the two. It's 1-1 here at the Sugatadasa Stadium. Zahira scoring first just after half time. And midway through the second half, Royal equalized. We will definitely be heading into penalties right now. And I think with the confidence they've gained in the quarterfinal, as we spoke earlier, Royal will fancy their chances now. They've done the hard work in the first 90 minutes. And from the way they've played, I think they deserve a win.
Yeah, indeed, now they came out of a tough group where they did play Zahira, St. Joseph's, the Mazenard, and Holy Cross. They are a team in the rebuilding process or a new setup with Coach Rumi at the helm. They have done tremendously well to get this far, and now spot kicks away from getting their first ever final, getting into their first ever final of an All-Ireland Football Championship.
Well, it looks like it'll take a bit of time, so we'll go into a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we'll have the penalty shootout.
It ain't easy, but it's almost over. Every day I get a little closer, and I
and welcome back to the Sugatadasa Stadium. This under 18 Division 1 Schools Football Championship semi-final, the first semi-final between Royal College and Zahira College. And Royal, the underdogs, have taken this match onto penalties. And it will be Royal who will take it first. Tishan Prabuddha just rolls it in. Goalkeeper Mohammad Shakir stranded. It's captain for Zahira College who will be taking this. Hassan Raza against Mohammad Azad. Wonderfully taken penalty right into the corner. There was no stopping that. NVM Kavishka now for Royal. Against Shakir. Another well taken penalty to the roof of the net. Keeper diving the correct way, but no stopping that. Here's Mohammad Akhtar to level things up in the second round of penalty kicks. Mohammad Azad with some mind games. And he saves it one. It's advantage Royal. Akhtar shooting straight at Azad. Poor penalty kick. Now the pressure with Zahira. It's Mohammad Sajid who had a really good game playing at left back to put some more pressure on Zahira, and he misses it. Not even on target. I think that was the crucial penalty where if they had been able to put it in, it would have been a 3-1 lead for Royal. And the pressure would have mounted even more on the Maradana lads. But here's Mohammad Azad against. And they've missed again. Zahira off the upright. It's Mohammad Mushfir now. And just imagine if Mohammad Sajid being able to put that in. His that earlier one in. And this would be the game defining penalty for Royal. Inamul Islam who changed things around with his long throw-ins for Royal. Now has the opportunity to take Royal up 3-1. And another save. Namul Islam shooting straight, just like Muhammad Akhtar. Now this will be the fourth penalty now to even things up. Mohammad Sajid, the goal scorer for Zahira, against Azad. Will he go to the left? Yes, he does. Pressure relieved. Mohammad Ammar now to take the fifth penalty. Pressure now with Royal. And he skies it over. Now the advantage. Pendulum has swung in the way of Zahira. Mohammad Shaheen with Zahira's fifth and last penalty. And he saves it with his legs. Mohammad Azad cannot believe his luck. He went the correct way and saved with his legs in David De Gea style. Now we are into sudden death. The sixth penalty. Now here's Royal. And he scores. It's a CM Das. Now the pressure on Zahira. Once again in sudden death. Sahil Ahmed. Azad just taunting Sahil Ahmed to get on with his things. And he puts it into the back of the net. Cool as you like. It's 3-all. It will be the goalkeeper, Mohammad Azad, to take this matters into his own hands. There was some confusion between the players who would take this, and he rolls this quite calmly. It's 4-3. Royal leading. We are in sudden death. And it's Hassan Riza who squandered a good opportunity late in the second half for Zahira to take this against Azad, who has stopped 2 or 3, I believe, and they've done it. Royal have done it. Royal have beaten Zahira. A famous victory here at the Sugatadasa Stadium in this Under 18 Division 1 Schools Football Championship semi-final.
It ain't easy, but it's almost over.
And you can see how much it meant to the players and coach Mohammad Rumi. And it's their hero Mohammad Azad. As the ROYAL chants ring around the Sugatadasa Stadium.
Not gonna let it push me over. But I will conquer. It ain't easy, but it's
And the Royal, you can see on your screen how much it meant to Mohammad Rumi. Just a year gone after he left Zahira under not so good terms. He has done the unthinkable, defeating Zahira. A squad in which he said had to work a lot when he took on. He said there was a long-term plan. A shocking blow here for Zahira as the players go onto the side to thank the fans who have come to the Sugatadasa Stadium to witness a very famous victory. In fact, the most famous one in the history of football for Royal. And it had taken just around 11 to 12 months for Mohammad Rumi to have done that. And with a squad, I think even he wasn't that at all pleased. But again, we know he is a man who can do wonders, and his tactical plan worked to perfection. Credit to his players, the 11 who was on the field and the bench players, who was quite magnificent in executing those plans and the tactics. The never say die attitude of Royal. In fact, they were the far fitter side. As we end this broadcast and we go into the second semi-final. This is me, Naud Vijay Krama, along with Irshad Hasimuddin, signing off for ThePapare.com. Sharing the passion.
Can't move forward. Not gonna let it push me over.